Thanks for watching Jacket Vision from Oxford High School. I'm Jamaica McGraw.
And I'm Alex Byrne. Today on Jacket Vision, Oxford introduces a new sport, students talk about their plans for prom, and Oxford's annual Dancing Through the Decades is coming up. All that and more coming up on Jacket Vision.
The Oxford Athletic Department expands to include the sport of archery. The OHS archery team consists of both male and female students and will go to the Pale City Regional Tournament in February. The team has endured some grueling practices in order to hone their aim for the regionals. Regionals will be held at Pale City High School on February 15th and 16th. Our students will be tested against those who have practiced archery from a young age. It will be tough, but our students will push through the challenge.
If you've ever wanted to dress up and be a part of the Oxford Band halftime show on Friday nights, auxiliary tryouts are coming up. The meeting for auxiliary tryouts and registration will be Sunday afternoon, March 4th at 1:30. Auxiliary clinics to be a Golden Girl, Majorette, or Color Guard will start Monday, March 5th and will be after school from 3:30 till 6 o'clock through Thursday, March 8th. Tryouts will be held on Friday the 9th at 4 o'clock p.m. at Oxford Band Room. During the clinics, you will learn marching basics and a routine that will be judged to determine if you are qualified for the team. Contact Mr. McDaniel for more information.
Prom is coming up and everyone is getting ready to put on their tux and dresses on. Filled with excitement, Oxford students are already planning their big night.
My plans for prom are to go and take pictures, and then once we go take pictures, we'll go eat at some nice restaurant, and then, have fun on the way there, and then on the way back, and then we'll go to prom.
It means to me a night that I'm going to go and make the most of it and have it in my memories forever to tell my future children, friends, whoever.
It means a lot to me because, it's my last year since I'm a senior, and it's supposed to be like the most memorable, fun night out of the whole year. It's like you want it to be something you can tell your kids.
The 2018 prom will be held in the OHS Sports Arena on Friday, March 23rd from 7 o'clock p.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Lead out begins at 10. For more information, including the dress code and regulations, go to the blackboard for all the details.
The OHS Chess Club recently dominated the high school division of the MLK Scholastic Chess Tournament that was held on Monday, January 15th. Gage Parker, Hunter Ballard, and Austin Jones finished in first, second, and third place. The Oxford chess team also won the team trophy in the high school division. While the chess club is still ecstatic about winning the tournament, they are right back to training hard and getting ready for the next big chess tournament.
It was the Martin Luther King tournament. It was on a Monday, and we had scheduled 5 students who were going to perform or participate, and we had one at the last minute. He got sick, so we had 4 that were there, and the parents were there, which I want to mention that the parents have offered great support. The parents are there to support their students, their children. The tournament went real well. It was on a Monday, so they were sacrificing their time to be there, so I thought that was pretty nice that we had it on a Monday, on their day off of school. We did pretty well. We finished 1, 2, 3 in the high school category, and we took the high school level trophy, so we were very pleased with their effort.
The chess club recently hosted a big regional tournament on February 3rd, and we'll have the results of that tournament on the next Jacket Vision.
If you want 2 full nights of music, dancing, and special performances for most of the Oxford City Schools students and teachers, Dance Through the Decades, presented by the Oxford Education Foundation, is coming soon. The fundraiser will be held at Oxford Performing Arts Center on February 6th and 8th at 6 p.m.
The idea originated with the secretary on our board, Jane Beatty. She is a retired principal of Oxford Middle School. And she said some of her fondest memories of being principal was before school started, watching all the students make up dances and dance. And she said that was so much fun and they had the best time just dancing together. So she formulated the idea, well, why don't we allow the students to dance? And then we decided, well, we'll give them each a decade. So there will be a variety of dances. So that's kind of how it began, and it has mushroomed ever since. We have 2 performances at Oxford Performing Arts Center, and last year both performances were totally sold out. So it's a well-attended event.
Williams says that nothing brings all 6 schools together like Dance Through the Decades. PE coaches from the schools teach students and teachers new dance moves in their assigned decade. It also teaches students a way to be healthy and get exercise by dancing.
Oxford High School continues to celebrate student achievement. School officials recently unveiled a wall to recognize students who score a 30 or above on the ACT. 23 students achieved that goal this year and are featured on the wall. After graduation, these students will be placed on an alumni plaque, and new students will be added to the wall. All students from here on out will be congratulated on their momentous achievement.
Yes, sir. I made a 33 on the more recent ACT score. I got honored on the ACT honor roll. I think it's a big accomplishment to be honored for academic achievement. I know Oxford usually has a big respect for athletic achievement, so to see them put so much emphasis on academics is encouraging to me.
Congratulations to all of Oxford High School students who have made it up on that wall and keep striving for better scores.
Coming up next on Jacket Vision, we'll take a look at our state championship wrestling team.
And we'll tell you why Oxford Mayor and members of the community visited Oxford High School recently. We'll be back in a moment.
The Oxford varsity wrestling team has been having a great year so far. Oxford High School hosted the 6A Alabama State semifinals and took the team by defeating McAdory High School. The win qualified them for the state duals championship, where they won by 7 points over Gardendale. It was the second state duals championship in a row for the Oxford varsity wrestling team.
There are 4 big tournaments that we pay really close attention to. Obviously, number 4 on the list is always county. We won that. Number 2 on the list is what we're in the midst of right now. It's the state dual championship. That's the next one up, and that's our next goal. After that, it'd be sectionals and states. So we kind of prioritize in that order. Those are the most important things to us. Regular season matches and regular season tournaments are practice for these.
We would like to congratulate our wrestling team for their championship win and for all their hard work this season.
Oxford Mayor Alton Kraft and citizens of Oxford visit Oxford High School for a discussion of how to better their community. Mayor Kraft, citizens, and first responders met with students and discussed ideas that they believe should be fixed or solutions to add in the community. The group discussed providing more storm shelters, improving the senior centers, and having more entertainment for families.
We tried to bring the school board in, and Mayor Kraft and his board had us come in, and they wanted direct student input from us as to how we could make the city around us better. So as to that, we decided that we were going to incorporate kind of not only the students and the adults, but also the seniors, all the people who really don't get a voice. And towards that end, we decided to come up with a new vision, a new mission statement, one of our students, Ashley Reeves, she came up with HOME, which actually stands for Heart of Motivating Education. She believes that home is where the heart is, and the heart of motivating education is super important as to where, like, say you want your kids to go and further their education.
The students worked hard with the mayor, citizens, and first responders to discuss what's best for the community. They helped to create new ideas on how to solve problems within the community to better Oxford.
We've really been focusing on how we can work our school into bringing better jobs and better communities and better businesses into Oxford to help grow our community and help bring it into the 21st century. So a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about doing is getting the word out about what we've been doing at Oxford, whether it be through showing them about our great engineering programs, our health science programs and all that stuff. And we're focusing on bringing these businesses in to really showcase what Oxford has been doing to innovate throughout our education and how we've been preparing people to go into the world and better the world as a whole.
After the discussion with the students, the participants say they were very impressed and happy to see students investing and coming up with ideas to help the community.
That's it for today's edition of Jacket Vision from Oxford High School. If you have a special school-related story or event you would like to share with us, send us an email to jacketvision@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us.